playing as France, and we've got the Italian playing as Spain. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to look at the controls just to try and work out.
Here we go. Isco, it's a hit. It's a good save. I think it's going to be hard to break down these goalkeepers and this fixture here.
Yeah.
Casillas and Lloris, of course, in goal. 2 quality keepers. The other thing that sometimes annoys me about decisions like this is having players like Remy, and this is purely from a kind of footballing perspective and what's kind of right in traditional football. You wouldn't see someone like Remy in camp because he's just not that kind of guy. But in FIFA, his attributes suit it quite well.
Oh yeah, like different attributes complement different positions. For example, if I go by Munich, well, not anymore, but I used to play Shaqiri centre defensive mid for the pace.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh
is it
my word!
Oh,
he's hit that hard.
I thought that had gone in. Hugo Lloris pulling out the save.
Took a chunk out of Hugo Lloris's neck.
Yeah, I mean. Oh.
PK, he's put it in.
Oh. See, that was a horrible situation for him as Spain because he took a short corner and it was Diego Costa who come for the short, and obviously you want him in the box, and then it was PK putting in the cross.
No.
Yeah. So in the end, it was going to Callahan. So it costed the PK
not
to
the tallest
Callahan.
of people, so it's not great. I mean, don't forget, guys, this is over 2 legs. This game, it's a group game. We're going to see the knockout side of the tournament tomorrow. And we've got Spain versus France here. It's over 2 legs. We're only 15 minutes through the first leg, so lots of time. Lacazette making light work of running through the Spanish defence there.
Yeah, I mean, as I was saying earlier, Lacazette on this, he's been a real, he just... it's going to be a chance.
Paul Pogba, he's hit it again to Benzema. Benzema's brought it down, he's still got it.
Wants to walk it in.
Oh, hello. Kareem, no, so close.
Good defending. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying for Lacazette, he's kind of like a... he just came from nowhere, and on this game, he's got decent pace, he's strong, he's got good finishing, he's good in the air, he's everything you'd want in a striker. Just fumbling about in the back. I mean,
a lot of people big Lacazette fans, across all game modes, head to head, online, offline, ultimate team, you name it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised by Ferperry's really slow start in this, to be honest. If he is France, I mean, we still don't know.
We'll have to look to they celebrate it.
I am pretty sure he's France, but anyway, yeah. I mean, he's been in national finals in Spain and
Pedro.
Okay, yeah.
We've had it confirmed to us that Ferperry is France. So the Spaniard is playing as France. Yeah, he's a traitor.
He has he has got a lot of experience. As I said, he's been in some national finals in Spain. But as for Colluz, I'm not actually too sure about.
Matuidi. Is that
offside?
Good? Offside.
Yeah. Okay. That's an annoying part of the game. How slow the game is to recognise an offside. You can actually score, go away, and celebrate before the offside gets pulled back. Yeah. So
for me, it's even harder because when I play, 99% of the time I'm recording a video and I play on mute.
Yeah,
it doesn't fit the video, so I don't even know when the whistle's been blown unless you see everyone stop.
Well, I've just become natural to looking for the linesman now. Whenever I play a free ball, just look for the linesman.
Griezmann's a player that's very popular right now. Completed a big move to Atletico Madrid in the summer. Again, in Ultimate Team, he's had a number of informs, which is a good indication of his real-life form. Quite a versatile player, played reasonably well in the World Cup for France. He can play on the left-hand side of midfield, he can play down the middle, up front. Yeah. So he's a talented player. Yeah,
he's brilliant. He's actually one of my favourite on this game. And in real life, this is a good chance.
Costa.
Oh, it's a bad touch.
Poor first touch.
He needed a good first touch there, and he would have got a shot away. But
Diego Costa can bang them. We've seen him score some goals already today for Chelsea.
Benzema's in.
Karim Benzema. Again,
it's too slow to get it down.
Similar kind of striker to Diego Costa. Not the quickest.
He's got more pace. A lot of them are both of these players here are using the over the top through ball to get in. And he's used a lot, but a lot of the time it can your players just take too long to bring the ball down. That's why it works if you're doing it for Ronaldo, Bale, or someone who's quick, because a lot of the time you can just over the top through ball it well into the space and they'll run onto it. Whereas if you need to wait for them to bring the ball down, often the defender will just catch up with you and take the ball off you, as we've seen quite a few times in this match.
Callahan here outside on the left. Can he get the ball into the box? Looking for an option. Oh, here we go. Fabregas. No. Not able to bring it down. And Lacazette for the French. Runs down that right-hand side. He's got a lot of room, but he hasn't got a lot of support.
Ramos just never lets anyone out of his side.
Great switch. Remy, he's a big fan of this kind of first touch aerial second pass, you know? Yeah. Plays it in and he tries the sort of over the top through ball without bringing the ball down first. It's great if you can pull it off, but it makes it quite difficult to control.
This game's pretty open, to be fair, at the moment. I mean, it's through again.
Oh, Lacazette, can he pounce on it?
I mean, Colluz, he's playing some nice football, but he's leaving himself vulnerable at the back. Could prove costly.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of shots on goal just yet. There was a few at the start. Oh, here is this go though for the Spanish. Mangala, he's a great example of someone that has really not delivered in real life the potential people thought he would, but in the game he's one of my favourite centre backs.
Oh yeah, like
fabulous.
He's in my ultimate team, so
yeah, exactly.
He's just one of those. Like, he's got some decent pace. He's strong.
Very strong.
Good in the air. It's perfect for a centre back.
I know that when I saw Man City purchase him, I thought because they've always had a weakness next to Vincent Kompany, who I think is brilliant.
Yeah,
they've always had a weak second centre back with Demichelis, with Nastasic, with Lescott over the years. I feel like Mangala was a missing piece of the puzzle. Yeah, but he just hasn't done it for them this year.
Well, I remember his first games against Chelsea, and like everyone was saying, "Oh my God, like he's so good, he's done well." And ever since then, he's just kind of been
played against my team, West Ham, and had an absolute shocker.
Yeah,
he actually beat them.
He's been on a downhill spiral since then. I mean, maybe it's just him adjusting, but then again, Kompany's not being great either. So
no, he was dropped last game.
Yeah.
Okay, half time, 0-0. No one really on top. I mean, we've seen Spanish teams have had 3 shots, France have had none. Possession's reasonably tight. What are you thinking?
Well, I think Ferperry knows like he's not been playing well in the game, so he's just changing a few things here. He's setting his wide players to come back on defence just to add a bit more like, security. Making his strikers like make forward runs behind the defence, so he can try and. I think that kind of helps with the counter-attack style of play. But yeah, he's like that's good to see. Like you could tell when a player's you can tell when a player's at a very top level when they're not afraid to change things, and like they can see when it's not going in their favour. Yeah. Like he could see in that game, like, right, I'm not playing well. Like I'm probably second best in this. So he like switch something up.
I think it's really important to have a number of contingency plans. You know, have your team you love, have your formation you love, but have backups.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong, you don't want to be making up as you go along. You need to have it practiced. You say, right, if someone's coming against me and they're dominating possession, or they're winning everything in the air, or they're doing this, or they're doing that, they're doing this, this is what I do to counteract that. If you haven't got that pre-prepared, I think you're in a bad situation.
Yeah, well, it's a bit harder with the like all the team changes, because like some formations suit different teams better. So you can't really come into like the tournament thinking, right, I'm going to play this one formation all the way through.
But if you've got to pick 7, then you want to have played with each of those 7 teams.
Yeah.
And you want to say, I do this with this team, this with this team, this with this team. Even, you can go even to the lengths of saying, if I'm playing against this team with this team, I'll do this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about your opposition. It sounds really sort of overthinking it, but I think at this level, you've got to go that far. You've got to prepare.
Oh, it's a good little bit of skill.
Skill from Lacazette. He needs to get a shot away.
PK. Just putting himself in the way. I mean, it's good defending. Perry really hasn't had many chances, but...
It's a good tackle, though. Benzema. Lacazette, can he get on that? Again, it's good Spanish defence. This is the first international versus international game we've seen on the sort of main screen today, and it's been a little bit of a stalemate so far. Not a lot of chances.
No, I think I'd say Colluz has probably had the slightly better of the game, but really, there's not really been anything in it, has there?
No, just a few shots to the Spanish.
I mean, there's been a few like over the top through balls that players have taken too long to. Oh, this could be a chance.
Benzema. Oh, the keeper's come. The keeper's come. He's done well.
It's brave, risky, but you know, pays off.
Yep. Here's Benzema with a throw in to Evra. Evra, what can he do? Is he going to play a pass into Benzema again?
Oh, it's a good
Benzema,
opportunity.
can he get a shot away? Oh, he's tried the cheeky little move.
Oh, that's so like. There's a lot of times online where your defender would like wrap his leg round just like he did there, but take
a penalty.
Yeah, take the player before the ball and give away a penalty. Yeah. So, like, that was really risky to be able to. I mean, to be having your second defender defending it for you. Like, he didn't even have control of that player. He just had like holding R1.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, and that can often like just lead to a CPU penalty. So.
They're the worst, when you haven't even done anything and they just run into each other. Here's Benzema through and goal around the keeper. Oh. That's a great finish. It's his first shot, but that's all you need. If you're that good in front of goal, you only need one chance. He's taken it. It's 1-0 to the French against the Spanish, against the run of play slightly.
Slightly, yeah, but in a way you could kind of see it coming, because he's had that sort of opportunity a few times, like just splitting the defence with one pass, and I'm not really sure why, but the Spanish defence...
Can have a second one here. Yeah. If he's onside, Benzema brings it down. He's offside.
Yeah.
He's offside.
He missed anyway, but yeah, the Spanish defence just keep leaving gaps, and like Lacazette and Benzema just finding them every time.
And yes, they've had a few more shots, and probably about even now, but they haven't looked deadly with their shots. They've been quite speculative efforts, not from particularly close targets. So Spanish need to come up with something here. Remember, this is the first leg, so at the end of the game, we'll go into a second leg aggregate score. And right now, the French are leading 1-0.
Yeah,
it's the Spanishman playing as the French. Benzema through again. Can he make it a brace? He's backed his pace there, and he's not the fastest.
Jordi Alba.
Jordi
Alba, yeah,
he's rapid.
Alba, sorry, yeah.
He is rapid.
But yeah, I think the Italian needs to change this up a bit because his defence just keeps leaving him vulnerable every single time.
Something's not working, is it?
Yeah, I mean, here we go again.
Benzema over her top through balls. I mean, he's won that one, PK, but every time there looks to be something on for him. I mean, he's just giving it straight to him from the throw out from the keeper. If Benzema was a little bit more tricky and could get away from his centre-backs a bit easier, he would have been through a lot. He struggled with that with Benzema. Maybe if he swapped Benzema and Lacazette around, because it seems to be everything Benzema's getting, you want to be falling to Lacazette.
Yeah,
here is Lacazette. Back into Benzema. 2-0. That's deadly. France have come out second half.
Yeah. And
they've looked top quality.
See, he saw that he wasn't going in his favour. He's changed it up, and you know, it's won him this game. So maybe the Italian should like learn from that and do try and change something himself. I mean, to be fair, he's been slightly unlucky. He's not necessarily played bad in the game. His defending hasn't been like the best.
He's just looked very susceptible to the through balls.
Yeah, like every counter attack that Ferperry has, it just looks like he's going to cut him open.
Oh, here you go again, Lacazette. Oh, if he could just bring this down, he's hit it. It's a good save from Casillas, I think. But
strange to see.
It's absolutely been one-way traffic this second half. And right now, as things stand, the Spanish team will be lucky if they get away with a 2-0 loss. Mangala, is he going to bang it? Griezmann. Pogba.
Oh, that was nice.
Pogba. 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 Oh, Pogba. It was almost 3. It deserved a goal. The skill, the build-up to it was beautiful. So what's happening with the Spanish boys here? They've hardly had the ball in the French half.
The change that Ferperry made at half-time's worked. It's completely changed the game. I mean, if the second half was going like the first half, you would have probably said Colluz would have won and maybe nicked till at the end. But Ferperry changed it up, and since then, because there's kind of been one-way traffic.
Definitely, and the Spanish have looked really quite, well, just not themselves in the second half. They really have been struggling to make any chances, and you've got to, at this stage, maybe question the selection of Spain.
See, he's just full of confidence now. At the start of the game, you could see like maybe a bit of nerves kicking in, but just like throwing out the skill moves like it's nothing now.
I don't think we're going to see anyone else pick Spain today. I'd be surprised. It was a little bit of a move from left field, and it seems to have backfired. But there's still a second leg. Diego Costa is deadly. If he can bring in some of the wider players a little bit more, he might have some luck. But people like Callahan, they're not game changers for me. Yeah, he's got some nice stats, but he's not.
I think you're right.
He's not world class, is he?
I mean, I don't think anyone else has actually picked Spain. Like they're not. I wouldn't have even considered them.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know.
I feel like they lack the penetration. Like
yeah. It's exactly like the thing with, so you actually have a lot of parallels in real life here, because look at Spain in the World Cup. Yes, Diego Costa was almost an untried entity for Spain. He'd barely played for them. I think he played once before the World Cup, and it didn't work. It was a completely new system. It wasn't effective. Maybe. You put Diego Costa in the Chelsea team, hang on. You put Diego Costa in the Chelsea team, or formerly the Atletico Madrid team, you look like a completely different player, because it was a system that was built to play towards his strengths, which isn't what the Spanish team are. Yeah. So I think that's come against Spanish team there. They're 3 shots, 3 on target, but no goals. They're 2-0 down going into the second leg.
I mean, if you could remember those stats at half time, it was 3 shots to Spain, 0 shots to France, and it finished like 5 shots to France and still 3 shots to Spain. So in the second half, he didn't even have a shot.
No shots, exactly. Is he going to change things up there? He's going to go with a 4-2-3-1 again. He's going to persevere with it. Yeah. And France, understandably, are going to stay with that 4-2-2. Now, what were the changes that France made at half time? Because they definitely changed something. Yeah. But they didn't change the formation, did they?
No, it was player instructions what he changed.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, like having, like he set his 2 wide players, it was Griezmann and Remy. He had them to track back on defence, so he made his defence a little bit more secure, and he had the strikers to get in behind.
Well, that clearly, the getting in behind instruction was clearly massive, because Benzema was getting in behind it every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, that's how his 3 balls actually started working, because in the first half you saw that the players were making late runs, so when he'd do the over-the-top 3 ball, but they were already so far up the pitch, he couldn't he couldn't play an over the top through ball in front of them because like there was just no room. The keeper would have come and got it. So we had to kind of do it to the player, and then they'd have to bring it down under control, and the defender would just catch them up and like take the ball off them. Whereas on that, he had them set into at half time. He changed it so they'd run in behind, and then he just started playing them along the ground, and the players were just in every time. Like,
so I'm guessing he's going to start with a similar instruction this time because he looked like a completely different player. He looked like a much, not just a better offensively, but also defensively.
Yeah.
So if he does do that, and I didn't see exactly what happened with the Spanish lineup. I'm not sure if he changed anything, but I would have thought he would have changed something. Hugo, he's looking at showing us the team now. He's got Koke in from the start. I don't think he started last time.
No.
Fabregas, Busquets in the CDM. Callahan's gone behind Costa now. So slightly different, same formation. I'm not sure if he's changed anything in the instructions, but we'll see how it works out for him. He needs 2 goals to tie up the score, make it 2-2 on aggregate, 3 to get the win, and that's if he keeps a clean sheet, which, based on that second half performance, seems unlikely.
Yeah, I mean,
he's great at hitting the ball against tyres, though.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly practiced that.
No, not quite then.
No.
But yeah, the way Ferperry can just he's going to play into his strengths now, because obviously Spain are going to have to attack him, and all he can just sit back and counter like he did last game, and he's just going to completely rip him apart.
Now, I didn't see this. I'm not 100% on this, but I do know that for sure that he's using De Gea in goal this game. I'm not sure. I thought he was using Casillas in goal last game.
No, I think he had De Gea.
He had De Gea both times. Okay, he's a great keeper in this game, so I'm not surprised. There we go. Spain got the ball here. Can they create something? The through ball was on. He played it a little bit late, I think.
Yeah, I think over the top would have been the
right
one to use.
With Callahan's pace. Okay, so 0-0. 2-0 in aggregate to the French here at the Santiago Bernabeu.
It's a strange stadium.
Evra, Matuidi. Remy's lost it. It's a great tackle from Matuidi, though. He gives it to Benzema. Benzema. He's trying it. No, that's a little bit.
I just think he's a little bit too aggressive in defence. Like, he's rushing his players out. He was just leaving gaps every single time.
The French.
The Italian playing against Spain.
Okay,
it's going to get confusing.
Yeah. I'll just refer to them by their national teams.
Yeah.
It's easier.
I mean,
Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, Callahan brings it down. It's difficult to control. He's still got it. He's been chased by a couple of people in the box. He puts it in back post. Costa diving it with everything he's got.
Just wasn't in the right position.
No.
But here's the counter now.
He had a lot of room to make.
Here
we go, Benzema. He was involved in almost every move for the French last game. Had some bad moments, but had some good moments, including scoring 2 goals. That's a great ball into the back post.
I think that was a double tap. That was brilliant.
That was a cheeky driven cross. Here we go. Callahan to Alba.
He could just go down the swing now.
He's not slow, is he, Jordi Alba? He's Costa. Callahan, he's lost it to Pogba. Pogba seems to be winning a lot of tackles in there. Yeah. Doing his job. That's what he's there to do.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a favourite when it comes to FIFA. On Ultimate Team, even in head-to-head, he's hard to explain. Like, he's not that quick, but he's just an all-round, like, solid player to have his chance.
He's got great physical stats. Yeah. Strong. Can play him quite versatile. You can play him in defensive position. You can play him behind the strikers if you wanted to.
He's getting better every year as well. So
he's still so young, isn't he?
Yeah, on the next FIFA, I expect him to be even better.
Yeah. Here we go. Callahan. We need something from the Spanish. He's done very well, but can he get it into anyone? Back post! I thought I was going to see a headed goal there.
Yeah, I was unlucky. I think it was Koke coming in at the back post.
Costa seems too deep. What's going on with it?
I'm not really sure what's going on there, but that happens quite a lot where you put a ball in and your striker's waiting on the edge of the box for it.
Very annoying.
Lacazette.
Lacazette could be through. He's got the pace. Is he going to pass to Benzema? He's going to do it on his own.
Oh.
That would have secured him the points, I think.
Yeah,
would have put him 3-0 up.
That's a big chance.
Lacazette not really done what we've talked about. He does so much in this game as of yet, but Benzema's been pretty deadly in front of goal.
Yeah, I think the first goal in this game is going to be really important. Like if Spain get it, you can see them pushing on, maybe even getting an equaliser. Whereas if Perry gets it, he's going to completely seal the game up.
What a tackle from Varane, the youngster. He's looking for Benzema.
Here we go again.
It's what we saw happen so much in that first leg. If Benzema scores here, it's ball over. Finesse. He's got to put that away. Rebound. Lacazette. Oh my word.
Oh, it's cleared here. Good
defending. Took his time there. It was cool. He was composed.
Well, good and bad defending. Made up for.
And if I'm the Spanish team right now, I'm thinking I've been let off there massively. I need to use that to my advantage now as motivation to go and get this goal.
I mean, surely he's got to be thinking to himself right now, like, I'm leaving gaps. What can I do to stop that? But it's hard at the same time.
Oh, that's not what you need.
Yeah, it's just what he's used to, and it's obviously worked for him in the past. But in this game, I don't know. Maybe it's just Spain. It's just not it's not doing him any favours.
I
mean,
just feel like he's giving himself a mountain to climb by picking Spain in the first place. Here's Callejon looking for the ball for Diego Costa.
Oh, like
defending.
I know in his first game he drew, so
right.
It worked for him then, but obviously in this one.
Wonder who he used in that first game.
I think he used Bayern. I'm not
okay.
I probably wouldn't quote me on that, but I think he played Ty Walton, Bayern, and I think they drew 2-2.
Right, okay. Was it Bayern, was it maybe?
I think so. Like I kind of heard him speaking to the other Italian guys, and I heard him say Bayern.
Right.
So.
Oh, Benzema, that's naughty. He's not going to score though. He's just not getting the shots away.
I mean, like if you're in the Spanish, if you're playing in Spain now, you really want to get one before half time, and then it gives you a bit of hope going into the second half. Whereas if you go into the second half and it's still 0-0, so you know you're 2-0 down, it's going to be a bit. It's going to be hard to motivate yourself without some space here.
Oh, he's going to go. Well, now you don't expect to see Costa pushed off the ball by a 21. Was he 21, Varane?
He's
young.
22.
22
yeah,
maybe.
something like that.
I mean, to be fair, Diego Costa's only like 25, 26. He looks 40, but he's only 25, 26. I think he's 26 now.
I think even 40's doing him a favour.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a chance that he should have taken, really. I think if he's... Oh, he's a good guy.
Lacazette's going to end it for him, I think. That's a good
no.
save. Yeah, I mean, that's what you're talking about, isn't it? If you're not going to take them with Diego Costa, when you want him. You don't want him running onto a ball in the air. He's not got the pace, but what you do want him is give him a little shoulder to someone. Yeah. That's exactly where you want him.
Oh, no, like, if he was holding L2 or, L2 to shield the ball lane, he would have just completely pushed Varane off it, but I didn't think he was expecting Varane to be able to get back in front of him as quick as what he did.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't either. I thought, right, that's it, now he's in, but all of a sudden, Superman Varane just comes out of nowhere.
France have got a real wealth of centre-back quality, particularly in FIFA standards, coming through. They've really got some good players. Obviously, Mangala, Varane. They've got the likes of Perrin from Saint Etienne, who's doing really good things in Liga. They've got Zuma, who's come through for Chelsea. He's going to be huge in the next few years. There's a man at the back post, completely free. It wasn't a good cross.
No, PK had that covered all day long.
Here's Benzema again. Can he add to his 2 goals from the first leg? Tries to back heel, a little bit overconfident there.
Yeah, it still seems pretty open. If this game finishes 0-0, I'll be highly surprised.
I feel like this next goal for the Spanish is massive because it'll be the first goal that he's actually scored against France. And once you get that first goal, you know you can score against this. It's an important mental thing to know that you can score against someone, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the first half, in the first game, he had a couple of chances, but
Lacazette could be away.
No,
Ramos is so tight. He's solid, isn't he?
Yeah, that's a bit unlucky. He's conceded a throw-in. I mean, it's just the little things like that which you don't want going against you in games like this. I mean, yeah, he won the ball from the player and he slid to pass it and it bounced off his own player and gone out for a throw-in. And as I say, he could have led to a goal then. So yeah,
just to put it into perspective for some of the viewers, from a competitive standpoint, if you're playing as France right now, who from that Spanish lineup would you take to improve the French lineup? I'm just trying to figure out, the quality of players.
That's a good question. I'd probably take Jordi Alba over
Ramos maybe.
Yeah, I'd put Ramos in there. Other than that,
he's tight. I don't know who you take.
Juanfran maybe, but it depends on the pace of Sanya.
No, I think that's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I think Diego Costa is a good player in this game, but I don't know if he's going to take Benzema's place.
No.
That's probably another one that's up to your own personal taste. But I think the point I'm trying to make is, in FIFA style, France are quite a superior team to Spain, I feel, and I do think that picking Spain was a mistake.
I just think there's not enough pace overall in the Spanish team.
No, there isn't. They're a passing team, and it doesn't really come through in this game. It comes through, I think, if you're playing against an inferior opponent online, but when you're playing at this level, when you know everyone's good, I don't think everyone's good passers. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows how to pass the ball, keep the ball, protect it. This next goal is massive. If it falls to the Spanish, then it's all over. If the French, it's all over. If the Spanish get it, we've got a game-on situation. It'll be 2-1 because it's currently 2-0 on aggregate to France in this second leg. Lacazette losing the ball there.
Yeah, he's he did make a change, but I didn't see what he did. It's at least saying that he knows he needs to do something now. Oh, it's a good ball.
Costa's just not been on it though.
Yeah, could be a mistake.
Oh wow, back here into the box. Costa again, you want him to get in there with his shoulder. Costa and Lacazette have been disappointing for me.
Yeah, Costa's not been doing him any favours, that's for sure. I mean, Lacazette, even if he's not doing anything, his pace can still create a chance. Whereas Costa's he's not got that in his locker. Like, he's just too slow.
No, having that pace gives you the opportunity to create something out of nothing, which is so important in this game. Obviously, Diego Costa is deadly in the air. Doesn't really come through in FIFA 15. FIFA 14 it was a game changer, but in this one less so. So
it's a bad pass.
Yeah, I just don't think he's got the people he needs, the personnel he needs in there to come back from this.
No, I don't. Like, I'd agree with that.
Back in the day, you remember maybe 3 or 4 games ago, we're talking about David Villa and Fernando Torres in their prime up top. That was a good strike force, you know.
Yeah.
It's just not the same anymore.
I mean, even Torres and Villa are slow on it anymore.
Now, yeah, they are.
Slow on it now.
Yeah. There was a time when they were rapid, Torres especially.
Yeah, I mean,
FIFA sort of 12, FIFA 13 times, deadly.
Yeah, I remember when he first went to Chelsea and on like FIFA 11 or FIFA 12, and he was just Drogba and Torres up front was just insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
times have changed.
Yeah, and I mean, Drogba used to be like the perfect player. He was kind of like the Ronaldo of FIFA 11.
Poor pass from Spain.
Oh,
Benzema, is he going to get... No goals yet. It's been a stalemate this second leg.
I mean, it's going to be frustrating if you're Spain because he's just like... The defence just seems to keep like running from nowhere. I mean, I know I keep saying he's defending aggressively, but some of the times he's just one long over the top through ball.
What a tackle. Yeah, the over the top through balls are absolutely killing Spain right now. Speaking of it though, it might be that's the difference. I feel like the Spanish over the top through balls aren't landing with the accuracy needed in front of the players to run onto.
I mean, he's not putting enough power on them. Like, you have to always make the decision whether you think you can put enough power on it for them to run onto without it being close enough to the keeper so that the keeper can come and get it. So it's always like a spur of the moment decision.
And that's something that the Spanish aren't doing too well right now.
No, definitely not.
Cazorla on the left.
If you want to play it in front of them as well, you play it.
Lacazette, he's going to score!
No,
he's missed again. His finishing's been poor these last 2 games. Really, I think he could have wrapped up the game.
Yeah, that would have been game over then, I think.
A couple of times Lacazette could have wrapped up the game.
I mean, it's already looking unlikely because he's just struggling to create an attack. And every time he does create something, when he loses the ball, like, France get a really good opportunity. So, I mean, Lacazette.
Great ball. Lacazette's going to finish this one, surely.
Yeah.
Yes, off the post. That's a finish. He heard what I said.
Yeah,
he wasn't happy.
I could see that developing before it happened.
1-0, making it 3-0 in aggregate, a.k.a. game over, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, maybe you can stand there and think, God, you know, what if I picked a different team, but, you know.
You've got to live and die by those decisions. You pick Spain, that's all you've got to use.
Yeah, that's why the tournament's so good, because you have to...
it could be
he's going to chip him, I think.
Keeper stayed in his line.
Yeah, he's gone through.
Oh my gosh, that would have been naughty if that got in, but it wasn't. The keeper stayed put and caught it quite easily. But yeah, I can't see Spain. I mean, Spain have it, like I said to you earlier, the importance of scoring cannot be undervalued. He hasn't scored a single goal. Having one already makes you think you can get a second, makes you think you can get a third. When you haven't got one, getting that first goal is the hardest, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he started the game so well as well, like in the first game.
Oh, he looked great.
Yeah, he did. Like, I was thought, right, he's going to win this. But then, as soon as Perry made those changes, that's really been it.
Yeah, it's been a very conclusive performance from the French. Benzema and Lacazette had a number of chances. Pogba with one here. He's going to, interesting choice of pass. Oh, he could have gone that way. He's overcomplicated here for himself, but he might score anyway. Oh, he's got the save, De Gea.
I thought the cutback was going to come in then.
Lacazette could have had a hat-trick this game very easily.
His finishing has not been quite up to standard, but...
Oh, Benzema, though. He's going to get a third.
No.
No.
I think he kind of just gave up now.
8 saves De Gea has been forced to make this game. And the outfield players for Spain haven't helped him out, have they? They haven't kept the ball.
The defending's just... It's really not been good at all. He defends so aggressively.
I think if you were going to pinpoint one thing that's been poor for the Spanish, it's been the final pass.
Yeah, that and the defending, obviously.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, in terms of attacking, like where they've lacked in the attacking gameplay, the final pass has never given the striker the chance they need.
Yeah, I don't think the formation really helped him. Like,
no.
Spain, could he?
It's more of a 4-3-3 for me with Spain, I think.
Yeah, I'd kind of agreed. Like, oh, come on.
Oh, he gets the chance and it's saved by Lloris.
He just, like, it's not been enough in attack. He's really not created anything, and when he has, the final pass just hasn't been what it should be. So
He's only 1 or 2 shots I can remember. Since those first few shots he had at the start of the first leg, He's already had one. Costa's not going to make it. He's not going to make it again. The through ball was misjudged.
Corner.
That through ball was misjudged.
Yeah, I think that one was more like just like the game doing him in there rather than his bad decision.
Oh, header! Oh, that's not gone in. Unbelievable.
You gotta feel sorry for him a bit.
He's finally hitting some chances in towards the end of the second leg. It's too late, but it would have been nice to see him break that duck and get a goal. But he has not broken a duck here. His duck is completely non-broken. Here we go. What's happening here? Matuidi. Remy. Benzema. Remy. Evra. Lovely play. Evra. Benzema. It's great passing.
Nice.
Benzema. Oh, hello. Karim Benzema. I thought he turned them both there.
Yeah, game over. So
final whistle. 3-0. Convincing. No goals conceded over 2 legs for the French as the Spanish man playing as France. He gets the win. I'm not sure how he got on his first game, but he's going to be looking good to go through the group. A win is good regardless. So we've seen some really good performances today. Yeah,
but I mean, after he switched it up at half-time in the first game, he, stopped and turn the console. After he switched it up in the first half of that first game, he kind of just took control of it. You know, like straight away we could see what his game plan was going to be in the first half, just like through balling it for Lacazette and Benzema, but it just wasn't quite working. And then, when he changed those players' instructions after that, he was just
absolutely changed the game. And he learned that in the first game, implemented in the second game, was on top from start to finish. Had a few chances at the end from the Spanish, but nowhere near as lethal as the French were. And I think still, for me, I know you might have seen 1 or 2 other games around the area, but for me, the big name to catch, the player that's on top of form right now is Brian.
Yeah, definitely.
He scored 11 goals in his 2 games.
Yeah, and I mean,
unbelievable.
I mean, like, even in his first game it was 0-0, and then all of a sudden he wins 6-1, and then he beats Levi. Was it 3-0, 2-0?
It was 3-0. No, it was on aggregate. It was 5-0.
Yeah.
So it was actually 11-1 he won. But we're going to go for a commercial break now, guys. Stay tuned for more FIFA action coming up soon.